In this module, we're going to be talking about the second phase of futurism, and we call this phase the emergence. And with the emergence, we're starting to see this technology emerge from behind the curtains and be a part of our everyday lives. The emergence is really being propelled by this mega trend of personalization, and giving technology a more human face to more naturally fit within our lives. One of the most important trends for increasing technological adoption is personalization, and making this technology feel like it's a part of your life, an assistant, something that's going to help you do more. Now that voice activation has become a mainstay and familiar, industries are pushing to add some flavor and personality to increase adoption. While most of these technologies remain imperfect, or at least not up to the intense interpersonal scrutiny of a teenager, we only have ourselves to blame. For now, technology remains only as smart as we make it. And it definitely makes you step back and think about what we're doing sometimes. But with the push to make AI more human, we've seen some incredible innovations. An insight on Trend Hunter we call Nurture Droid shows how technology is taking on roles such as caretaking and safety providers that call for a more human touch. From wearables that track young children to realistic robotic pets and even robotic babysitters, we're seeing adoption of this technology emerge in inherently personalized situations. We may not be ready yet to hand over our diagnosis to a machine, but think about it. The next 10 to 15 years, would you rather have the 15-year doctor veteran with shaky hands or the amalgamated knowledge of thousands of doctors over thousands of years of medicine determining whether you should go for surgery or not? This idea of democratized analysis is gaining popularity. Here, the gap between medical professionals and consumers is closing thanks to a wide range of technologies and apps that allow consumers to self-diagnose and test various symptoms. Which, to be honest, isn't necessarily a bad thing, as it puts less pressure on the healthcare system and is overall more efficient. With that being said, Google's chief futurist Ray Kurzweil believes that by 2029, computers will have human-level intelligence, closing that gap entirely. He also believes humans will be able to one day live forever as early as 2045 by connecting our brains to the cloud. Ray also believes that through technology in the future, we'll be funnier, we'll be sexier, and we'll be more adept at expressing loving sentiments. And the implications of that we'll leave for another module. That wraps up the module on the emergence and personalization. And your workshop questions for this section are: how can you use technology to enhance personalization opportunities? Also, how can you use personalization to further categorize and archetype your customer? See you at the next module.